Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, my beautiful Aquarius. How are y'all today? Get in here, get in here. Yes, welcome to this, to your daily angel message with limitless light. Okay, this is a collective reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius and or whoever needs to hear this message. Okay, all right, and yeah, happy 5-5-5. All right. Yes, indeed. Happy 5-5-5-5. Yes, I hear spirit asking and calling. Aquarius, you're being called to lead. Mhm. Yeah, spirit is saying, there's no time for fear. Okay, we're being called to step up. Um, I heard this message was delivered to me 4 years ago. And I've been working on it and working on it and working on it and working on it. All right. Uh, yeah, when I heard the call 4 years ago, like, it was like I was a transformer. And I thought, oh my, okay. I just shook out of it. But that's my story. Anywho, all right, my love. Yes, you are being called to lead. You are being called to step up. You are being called to transform. Mm. Transform into your divinity. Yeah. All right, my loves. I invite you all to take 3 deep breaths with me. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Yeah. Tap in. 5-5-5-5. Tap it in the comments. All right. You ready? Let's go. Again. Bring it all the way in. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1. One last time. All right. Yes, yes, yes. She's off. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. All right. I see you. Thank you so much for joining our family here. Um, I want to especially thank my new subscribers as well, and to thank those who are continuously keep coming back. All right. Keep coming back. I appreciate you so very, very much. All right. My last, we're going to jump right into it. See what beautiful numbers the universe has for us today. And just as I split the deck, okay, I couldn't get the cards right, but just as I split the deck, y'all, yeah, Spirit ain't playing. Spirit ain't playing. And I'm just going to put it out there. I am. I'm just going to put it out there. There it is, okay? Clarity. Great transformation, my love. Major changes, opportunity, fast pace forward process. And you know what that fast pace forward is about? Mm, it means that we are propelled. Okay, we are being propelled forward in everything. Okay, in everything. All right. Yeah, spirit ain't playing. Oh, card's going in upside down. All right. Anything else in this deck? Yeah. 444. So it's safe for you to move forward, Aquarius. It's safe for you to step into your power. It's safe for you to um, take this leadership, okay? This to step out of your comfort zone because you're protected. All right? Change, rebellion. Um, yeah, Lilith is in the house. Uh, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love embodies this number today. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for, Aquarius. Get ready. All right? And Spirit is also reminding you that you are not a victim. No one's a victim in your circumstances, okay? Rather you are a beneficiary of it. All right? That's what's coming. So just know. All right? Just know. Hmm. As a child of the Most High, all right, He sees your suffering, okay? And things are being turned around in your favor, okay? You're getting clarity on everything. Clarity on everything. All right. And other people may be feeling that right now. All right. They may be feeling that. They may be feeling that you are on a whole different level and they better choose not to fuck with you. Yeah, that's what I heard Spirit say. Yeah. Because you protected and they best realize that some of us are higher in our ranking. Okay. Uh, just like in the heavenly realms, there are rankings. All right. So just because you think you're protected or this, that, and the third, all right. Everything has a ranking. It doesn't mean that we're better. That's not where I'm going with this. All right. This message is for some who feel like um, they can continue to do what they're doing that are not in the best interest of the collective or for their higher self, right? Okay, because in reality, we're all protected. We're all children of the Most High. Okay, but there are rankings. All right. So there are those of us who have more power, more protection, and so forth and so forth. Okay. And you know who you are. You do. You know who you are. All right, Spirit. What do we need to know? That messages from the universe. What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. All right, my love. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for the unexpected breakthrough. Good news and a plot twist. There it is. There it is. Let that be your validation for today. Okay? If you didn't get that message before, get it today. All right. Moving along. Yeah. You feel this energy. I'm feeling this energy. I'm so ready. No regrets. No, none. I have no regrets. If they didn't get it together, they just didn't get it together. I'm not responsible for people because your soul chose the path your soul chose. Okay? And if you didn't get the clarity, you didn't get the memo, and people were sent in your life to wake you up and you still didn't get the memo, that's on you, boo. That's on you, boo. You know, that's on you. Aquarius is karma. You know, everything will work out best. Look at this. Everything is working out for the best at long last, Aquarius. At long last. At long last. Things are. I just get tickled. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. All right, Spirit. Anything in this deck from our angel guide? Anything? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, Aquarius. Look what's coming out. More confirmation, my love. A romance and connection. Wow. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Love is here too. Okay. Love is here too, Aquarius. Mm. Know that you were called for a higher calling. Um, your partner is also called for a higher calling. Okay. Our angel Michael is here to further clarify. Courage and bravery is going to be needed. Okay. So as we step into our soul's mission, okay, we can't go out there in shaky boots. We can't go out there in shaky boots. Okay. We have to walk with authority. Okay. We have to move with authority. All right. We're not looking down, we're looking up. Okay? Because that's where we know our strength comes from. Our strength doesn't come down, it comes from up high. All right? So understand that you're being called to step out of your comfort zone into your soul purpose. All right? You're being called to align with your soul purpose. Some of you might ask, what is that? I have no idea. What is my soul purpose? As an Aquarius, your soul purpose is to be of service to humanity, encompassing what it is that you enjoy doing. Okay? Wrap that up in a beautiful, nice bow and be of service to community. That's it. Whether it's a speaking platform or, you're, um, doing something that's creative, providing some sort of uplifting information or anything that's going to be helpful and uplifting. Okay. That's the only message. And, that, yes, that's my only purpose, you know. Um, and I've heard people say how kind we are and how sweet we are. It's because most of us, I can't, that's the kind of heart that we have. Okay. That is the kind of heart that we have. Courage and bravery. I'm going to take a deep dive into that. Romance and connection. Yes, well. Okay. Courage and bravery. Let's take okay. Courage and bravery. This card here is on page 32. We can all add, right? 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, let's do it. 32. Courage and bravery. All right. My love, you have the heart of a warrior. Okay? You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in the light of courage at this time and are guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. It isn't. It isn't. Although I know for me, I've often had to step up and be um, the person who takes charge. And and if you can relate to this, and if you've ever had to do this, you have no emotion. You just kind of go through the emotion. You just go through the motion, and then when it's done, or when the event is over, that's when the emotions set in. you know, some of us just do what needs to be done. Okay, and that at the end of it, that's when we deal with the emotions. So yeah, being brave does not mean that we are emotionless. Okay. Um, the angels want to remind you that it's okay to feel, all right? And your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. And it's because of that we are wanting to be um, that our hearts are the way that they are, right? Allow angels are always willing to help you and feel safe, guide and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. All right. This is a time to take ownership of your energy in any situation that could be making you feel less than good. And through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being used best with. So, an extended message here is Spirit wants you to know that trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life. And know that the best gift that you can give to the world at this time is of yourself and truth. Giving of yourself and giving of the truth. That's what we come with, the truth. If you don't want to hear it, don't ask. Don't ask an Aquarius. If you want it, a lot of times people might, sometimes I always say, I love that TikTok challenge. We listen and we don't judge. Um, because sometimes Aquarius, we just need to learn to listen. Okay. Um, because we're so willing to give advice, which is okay. Um, but sometimes we just have to learn to just listen. All right, let's see what's going on here in our evolutionary and growth. Hmm. Yeah, I think that if someone asks you, they'll soon find out. Uh, Sometimes, the truth can be harsh. And a lot of people don't want to hear it. But to me, that's a good quality of that's a great quality and a good friend. That's when they can tell you the truth. Okay? When they can tell you the truth, you might not like it. Okay, you may not like it. But most of us Aquarians, we mean well. We do. We mean well. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for our high spirit for this time of Aquarius? What do we need to know for evolutionary growth? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? It's cold today. I think it's warmer in my hometown than it is here where I live today, the desert. I think it's only going to hit 70. I don't even think it's going to get 75. Ay. So yeah, it's going to be a chilly day. I'm going to have to get my sweat jacket out. All right, good. One more shuffle. Okay. First card. Ooh, high vibrations and transformations. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. All right. You have chosen this step into a higher vibration, Aquarius. This is in an alignment with your soul's path and higher knowing. All right. You have the awareness now, clarity. Okay. That you are limitless, absolutely, and ready for transformation. You are limitless. All of you that are a part of this family are limitless. You know, Spirit revealed that to me. That we are. Our soul is limitless. High vibration. Transformation. All right. The second card that flipped out was balance. All right. And this card is like I think this is the second time this card might have came up as a friendly reminder to make sure that all of your relationships are balanced. Okay. And I'm feeling rest assured that your new romance connection is going to be just that. Okay. It's going to be just that. Let's take a deep dive into that. Balance. Balance. Huh? I like it. All right, my loves. Yes, we've got 5555. Clarity, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace, forward, process. All right? Everything is working out for the best, Aquarius, at long last. You are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Romance and connection, my love. The angels of romance, okay, are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Thank you for that, Spirit. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience a true connection is important at this time. It is likely that your heart space is opening up and any barriers or shields that you have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but also that it is something that your energies systems really need. So, thank you, Spirit. If you're not um, manifesting a partner or a romance or love or friendship, genuine friendship, Spirit knows what you need. Okay. Um, and there's, Spirit is sending someone your way. Um, Definitely answering all prayers today in this reading. And I hope you're open to receive. Spirit wants you to know that the energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you are already in a relationship, this could mean that you have an opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or a priority, as I was just speaking, of your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make time for it. Okay? Because love is the highest vibration. Y'all, you can't be loved if you have a closed heart chakra. Okay? And it doesn't mean that, you have a choice. Yeah, you do. But you can't, because that has to start with yourself first. So if that heart chakra is closed off to love, how are you loving yourself and respecting yourself and giving to yourself? Okay? Unconditionally. All right? So that's why Spirit is asking you to pay attention to that. All right? Um, well, so if you have a new relationship unfolding or there's the potential for a new relationship to unfold, angels will help you move forward with it now. So call in divine love from the universe. Invite it in to open up your heart and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason for this card appearing, this is the time to enjoy and be enjoyed in a loving way. The other part of this is that there are people out here that are their heart space is so closed off that when love appears or show up, they jeopardize it. They jeopardize it. I'm telling y'all, fear will have you sitting in lack in every which way. It really, really will. Fear will have you sitting in lack. Think about that. All right, my loves. Let's do Okay. All right, Spirit. We're gonna pull a few clarifying cards. And then we're gonna close it up after we do our angels of abundance. Open your heart space. Because love is the highest vibration. We're manifesting from the heart. It all begins there. It all begins there. Funny, I decided to watch a movie, and I don't really watch movies anymore. I just can't seem to. It depends on what it is. Okay, this happened to be a movie. I was like, okay, Spirit, why am I watching this? But it's really interesting because, um, you know, for some of you, okay, and this is about love. For some of you, and I kind of got the message while I was watching the movie. And let me try to make this quick. Um, it was about this lady. Well, she's a well-off lady, and I don't really think that matters. But anyway, she came into contact with this guy. Okay, love at first sight. Love at first sight. Okay, love at everything was perfect. They hit it off. Okay, uh, you know, he was liking. They had everything in common. All right. Oh, you like this? Oh, I like this too. Oh, this and that. I mean, it was one of those things that said it was too good to be true. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been in a situation where it's just seemed too good to be true? And then the ball drops. That it was all a facade. The end of that movie had me thinking, is there any relationships, or could there be ever any relationships out there that are perfect? Love at first sight, you know, um, that's not um, pretend or fake. Spirit is saying divine timing. Be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully into your life, and to trust this process. So we are being asked to embrace uncertainty and have faith in this journey as it is unfolding. So Spirit wants you to have faith that love is real, okay? That it can be fulfilling, and it can be everything that you manifest. Believe in that, because this is your manifestation. You are your procreator. So what you manifest comes into your reality. I cannot tell you how many times I played with it. Okay. And so what I'm saying is, you know, believe and trust in the divine. Okay. Trust in the divine. All right. I am going to just flip the deck. So Spirit is saying, my love, it is safe to receive. It is safe to receive. So open your hearts to this, okay? The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Thank you, Spirit. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you, through you, as it Sorry about that, y'all. As it blesses the world. You know, I want y'all to know that your vision may be becoming a little blurry. Um, my vision has been, I've had my eyes checked recently. Just recently got new prescription, and over the last few months, it's like my eyes have just gotten. I might have to go again. It's my understanding that as your third eye awakens, okay, your vision may become blurry. All right, you'll be gaining that more clarity. All right. Let's see. One more time. No? Okay. So we are done. All right. So we're done. All right, my loves. Thank you for spending your lovely energy with me today. And I hope you were you were able to receive mine. All right. Getting that reciprocity going, okay? All right, all right, all right. All right, my love. Sending you limitless love and light. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Only take what resonates, all right? Please like, share, and subscribe. PTL. Have a wonderful, blessed day.